feel like 2025 has been the year of the influencer wedding. Influencer, content creator, whatever you want to call them. There has been an astronomical rise in the coverage of these weddings because everybody is sharing everything online, and I absolutely love it. There are a few things as an influencer slash content creator, whatever you want to call me, that I will not be doing at my wedding. Now, the first one might be a little bit surprising as I'm a makeup and beauty content creator first and foremost. I won't be having a beauty brand sponsoring my bridal look. I'm really standing by that. I might do a beauty retailer, but not a beauty brand specifically. And that's because I don't want to feel restricted to one specific brand. And in all honesty, my makeup kit does not include only one brand. I want to be able to say like Estee Lauder foundation and Huda Beauty powder in the same sentence without worrying about, you know, breaching exclusivity things. And I know that some people, they still do beauty partnerships with the brand. So let's say, for example, Estee Lauder, once again, they will just show using the concealer, the foundation, maybe the brows and the mascara, but they won't show anything else. And they'll just be like, this is the look, thanks to Estee Lauder for sponsoring my makeup for my wedding. Sometimes they actually would have just shown those products that were from the brand and then used other products and just not shared it, which I think is totally fine. Always shared everything that I've used for my makeup. I don't want to feel like I can only show bits and pieces. I want to share every single product that I'm using, from skin prep to setting and everything in between. Not something that I'm not doing, but it's something that I won't be tolerating is anything less than a compliment on my wedding day. On one hand, I love the internet, but on the other hand, I have seen some very, very ugly behavior, and I think it's ugly. When a bride, she's already walked down the aisle, she's already got married, she's already said her I do's, she's already had the best day of her life, and she's shared it online, and you go on ahead and you say, not you specifically, what an ugly dress. I wouldn't have worn that. Why did you pick that dress? Bring back wedding dresses. I've been seeing these comments everywhere. And I just think it's so rude. I think it's so ugly. It's just real hater behavior. You have a wedding. You have a wedding, okay? Wear what you want on your wedding day. I just think it's a day in somebody's life where they've chosen everything specifically because that's what they like and that's what I guess speaks to them or whatever, and you've decided that you have nothing nice to say about it. Like, if you don't like my wedding dress or if you don't like my wedding rings, what I do with my hair, what I do with my makeup, it won't upset me, it'll just piss me off, and I don't really like being angry. So don't do that. Other thing, I don't know if this is like influencer specific or if this is just, I think this is just a bridal thing, the garter situation. I have a combined following of about 27 million people, and if I have any content of my husband taking off the garter at the wedding and it reaches that many people, maybe even more, because you never know like what will go viral on the internet. Friends and family is one thing, but that many people seeing my husband take off some lingerie from my person with his mouth, I think is just too much. I wouldn't be doing it in front of family. However, I think a joint bucks / hens is the perfect time to do it. That energy suits that vibe. Or like wedding after party. That's the only place I feel like, or the sanctity of my marriage bed. The thing that I will be doing, however, that I'm very, very, very excited about is a debrief. I think the most fun part of any event, any occasion, anything that's happened, any wedding, is the debrief afterwards. And so we will be having a debrief. I don't know if it will be split into different parts, but I just think those are so much fun. I love watching videos from like the wedding in real time, but I also love it when people sit down and they're like, okay, so this is everything that happened in the morning, here's pictures, here's videos. I just love a good debrief. I will definitely be doing a debrief after the wedding so we can just chat and just like, you know, absorb everything that happened. One more thing that I will be doing as an influencer or content creator that is getting married is I will be asking my guests whether or not they're happy with me posting them on my personal page. I think it's something that I've always been so conscious of ever since like my growth online, is the fact that some people in my life do not want to be online and did not ask to be online. So I'll need to have a list of people specifically that will not be included in any content or any pictures that I post or any videos that I post, just because, you know, privacy. I think that's it. That's it. Nothing crazy.